Hello everybody, welcome back to Dead Space 3. So, there's a lot of stuff I don't exactly remember. Like, I don't remember if we're gonna have any major conflicts immediately following this. I do know that we are chasing someone, and that I've just found a text log. It's always great finding text logs, don't you think? Personal log, Dr. Earl Serrano. The cranium of the species contains... Cranium, not cranium. The cranium of the species contains 6 holes, each a passage leading to a resonance chamber not unlike our own nasal cavity. When air is blown through the holes, it passes through a phonic membrane that then vibrates and modulates the sound. By opening and closing the various membranes, notes are produced. This coincides with a written script observed carved into the surface of many of the structures we uncovered. It isn't so much a written language as it is a pronunciation key. There appear to be 6 basic letters, or notes, in the language. Simple, to be sure, but by combining notes, new meaning is conveyed. Thus, there is a notation indicating how long to hold each note. Now, it is highly unlikely that the species would need a pronunciation guide for its own language. In fact, it appears to have been added as an afterthought. It's as if they knew they didn't have long to live, and they needed to communicate something very important to whomever discovered their world. In a way, this notation was left for us as a way for them to speak to us from beyond the grave. That is an interesting thought for me, because it... that means that, they
actually... The misshapen moon in orbit. That's what controls the markers. It's the end state of these creatures. Or rather, it would have been. You see, the natives of this planet constructed a machine that froze the moon in mid-formation. But it wasn't enough. Even half-formed, the moon's marker signal speaks to the markers back home. And it doesn't end there. There is a network of brethren moons spanning the stars. As each one completes, it connects to this network, making them aware. If this moon should complete, its brothers will all come, looking for food. But there is hope. The natives never finished configuring the machine. It wasn't meant to merely freeze the moon, it was meant to destroy it. You'll need the codex. It is the key to unlocking this machine and reconfiguring it. Follow my trail into the heart of the machine and end this nightmare.
Carver, did you hear that? The machine can crush the moon. It just needs to be properly configured.
What about Danik?
Stopping Danik won't be enough. We need to get that codex back. It's the key to reconfiguring the machine. But Serrano's locked the passage using some kind of alien glyphs. I'm gonna look for a way to bypass it.
Okay, this is gonna suck. This is absolutely gonna suck. I assume that is gonna help me in solving this puzzle. Like, that's probably gonna be what I need in order to solve this puzzle. Okay.
Open.
Oh, it's not even a puzzle. Okay, what's wrong with my configuration? Oh, there was nothing wrong with my configuration. I just needed to try the door. Oh. But, them using, sound like that, it does make it interesting to me, because, humans are actually bizarre in how many sounds we can make, technically, in order to speak.
My God.
It's big. Yeah, I know.
Holy shit. This must be ground zero.
So, are you
That
going to
must be
shoot me in the
machine.
back?
So I guess this is it, huh?
You gonna shoot me?
Yeah. This is it.
Or am I gonna shoot you?
I need you to promise me something. If I don't make it, you'll get this done, right?
I'll do my best.
We'll get this done,
Just
Carver.
don't shoot me.
You and me.
Yeah, but if I don't... I helped get us this far. And that's close enough for all this to count, right?
Count for what?
For... I don't know, just... all the bad I've done.
Oh, shut up, Carver. You're a good man.
I alienated my son. Wrecked my family. Isaac, I killed Santos. Is that what a good man does?
Good men mean well. We just don't always end up doing well.
I'm actually enjoying this scene.
Yeah. Hey. I'm sorry about Ellie, man.
Me too. Me too.
This way! Clear that rubble!
Look, Stan. It's not too late.
No turning back now, right?
Let's go get that codex.
Come on! Shit! I see fast! They joined up mechanics up ahead!
Try to slow him down. I'll find another way.
It's like I was supposed to be over there. Oh god. That was funny. The sound played in my left ear like I was supposed to be over there with them.
Danik, you have to stop.
Isaac, is that you? You are unbelievably hard to kill. Are you aware of that?
Danik, do you know about the moon? Do you know what it is?
Part of the miraculous ecosystem, I assume.
It's alive, Danik. It's hungry and it isn't alone. If you turn off the machine, you'll set it free. And then it and all its brothers find our markers, find us, and wipe us out.
How can you presume to know its intentions? You fear it because you don't understand it.
Danik, hear me out! Danik, are you listening to me? Motherfucker!
Well, the thing is, okay, I'm gonna finish my thing about, what the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna finish my thing about, the sounds that we can make. Technically, yes, there are very few sounds that humans can make. A-E-I-O-U is, one of the best examples. It doesn't require the clicking of things, it's the sounds we can make, without having to use friction, from our tongue. But it is the combination of them, just like the combination of their various notes that allows them to communicate and change the meaning. It's the combination of those. Oh, okay, yeah, that would have been a good idea. I assume they were red and they were blinking and with sounds. Probably would have been a good idea to leave. But all of those things combine to allow us to have a language. And I find that interesting. But what he was saying, you fear them because you don't understand them. While I will usually fault the fear of the unknown in some cases, because in some cases it is rather stupid. Oh, that's not someone I need to shoot. That's Carver. Okay. But in this case, the possibility exists.
Stop him at any cost.
Isaac! He's getting away! Hang on! I've got a plan!
Daily reflections. Jacob Danik. Like any good spiritual journal, this trip has constantly questioned my belief and tested my resolve. But by careful observation of the facts, I now believe I know what truly has transpired on this planet, and why our race has failed to achieve convergence. The natives of Tau Volantis, like ourselves, tampered with the marker and broke from nature's plan. Judging by the relative completeness of the moon in orbit, they were so close to achieving final, lasting glory. Now we are faced with their test. Will we too fall short of eternal glory because we stopped mere inches from the final stage? Will we also succumb to fear and fail to take the last step? Faith takes courage, my friends. Today, let us be the ones to set aside fear and accept future promised by the markers. Okay, Danik's insane. But, in any opportunity, fearing the unknown is something that you need to actually understand. Why do you fear the unknown? Well, because in this situation, the unknown is what will happen. It is unknown what will happen. But okay. Instantaneous explosion. Hey! Carver!
What kind of plan is this? Give it to me! Christ, you're heavy. Isaac, slip it! Isaac! No!
Carver!
Over here!
Where?
Oh, hell. I'll meet you at the machine!
But in this situation, fearing the unknown actually... because you're fearing the multiple possibilities. And since a majority of the possibilities are actually bad, there is valid reason to fear the unknown, because, as I said, the unknown is... oh, shit. Okay. Okay, let me out of there, asshole. Now, a thought that I just came up with, that I actually found interesting, is that, it's at the reason, like, that first mission, if anyone remembers all the way back to that, I'd be surprised if you do, it's been a long time. But if anyone remembers...
These teams were some of our brightest archaeologists and soldiers. What happened to them down here has served as a cautionary tale to us all. What drove them to such extreme behavior, to such depravity and violence? I have sequestered their bodies in the staging compound. There I hope to find answers, not only to their demise, but to the workings of the artifact they discovered in the depths.
Okay. I wanna set that as my objective. Okay, it leads me over there anyways. Does the story lead me this way then? Yeah, the story leads me that way, so... I was going to go this way. But a thought that I had is actually that, maybe that first mission we played is playing out. It was playing out that way because one group of people still believed in, like, the markers being infinite energy and so on. And all of that. but the others had actually realized, like, the ones that were killing everybody had realized that, the codex wasn't exactly what they thought it was. And it was easier to just kill everybody and leave things as they were than it was to try and, risk, really, messing with the markers and the codex, and resulting in, well, letting all of this happen. The Deep Dig survivors refuse to speak whether this is willing or the result of the trauma they just the Deep Dig survivors refuse to speak whether this is willing or the result of the trauma they observed is uncertain. They continue to draw strange symbols on any surface they can find, and when no other surface is available, they use their own skin. After persistent inquiries as to what they were doing, one of them finally turned to me and spoke. "We witnessed the truth," he said, "and so will you." This last bit he screamed as he came at me with a utility knife. Thankfully, I managed to scramble away. It took several soldiers to subdue him before he could be taken to a more secure holding area. Okay, that's actually kind of interesting. This is probably going to be a longer video because I don't know what the last save was.
Entering zero gravity.
Oh shit. Let me guess, there's something down there. Handle artifacts with care. I don't really want to do that. I'll be honest. Yep, there it is. There's a big boy down there. Okay, it's very big, but they're stupid. Personal log, Dr. Earl Serrano. When I first saw the city, I was amazed at the statuary. They're everywhere. You look, clustered together, integrated into the architecture. It wasn't until I studied them more closely that I understood. They're not statues at all, but the remains of this once great species. Willing or not, they have become an integral part of a machine of staggering complexity. They've literally paid for the construction with their very lives. Okay, so it's not even just that it froze them. They are literally part of the machine. A group of them made the decision to make the entire species part of the machine. And I guess that makes sense. On that scale, there's no way you're gonna get... Oh, shit. Hi. Some of the artifacts we brought up from for examination were covered in what can only be described as pustulized carbuncles. Yep, carbuncles. We thought they were inert, having been dead for potentially millions of years, but while they were in anti-grav transit, some of the growths broke off. When crews went back to retrieve them, they discovered several large pods affixed to the walls, presumably incubating something within. When approached, they cracked open, and what spilled out was horrifying. We lost several of our crew that day. The creatures have since been shut up in transit ships in the transit shaft until we can examine them. The other shaft has been fitted with tripwire devices to deter any others that may have escaped our notice.
Warrior.
Okay. I get it, warrior. Is there gonna be a warrior up ahead? I love how they've stuck to the ones that look like they're covered in tar in my eyes. Oh shit! Have continuously been stronger throughout the series. Warrior! Got it.
Final.
Final. Okay. Wonder who you were. Oh, fuck off. Personal Journal, Dr. Earl Serrano. The signal projected by the markers permeates everything and everyone. We are all affected differently. Some are driven to rage, others suffer hallucinations, and still others fall into a gibbering dementia. But perhaps the most insidious effect is when we don't realize it has taken hold of us. Indeed, we show no outward signs of madness. We believe we are following our natural compulsion. And in all likelihood, we will not realize this manipulation until our ill-conceived plans come to fruition, and it is too late to reverse our actions. Am I justified in resisting the urge to turn off the machine? Am I right in believing the machine must be completed to stop the markers? Or am I slave to the very forces that conspire to wipe out all life in this universe? Only time will tell. Actually, that does pose an interesting question. Is Danik actually under the control of the markers without realizing it? Because if not everyone results the same, he could be. Not you. That's the warrior it's talking about.
Sacrifice. Sacrifice.
Knew it. Okay, so this section is just gonna suck. I am out of ammo. Completely. Okay, guys. That last section just ruined me. I am completely out of ammo for the next episode. But, it was worth it story-wise. Ammunition-wise, nope. Not at all. Not in any way, shape, or form. That sucked a lot. Yeah, you all didn't experience a bunch of it because I cut it out because this, I am at 43 minutes of footage already. Yeah, this video is not 43 minutes for you all, but what do you all think is going on? Do you think that Danik is actually being influenced by the marker without realizing it? He thinks this is actually how he wants to do things, how his brain works. He actually thinks this way. That's what he wants to believe. That's the way the marker is influencing him. Or do you think he's actually just crazy? Because we know that Isaac got that dementia where he was seeing his dead wife. But he doesn't currently have that. Makes me wonder, is that just because the marker that was influencing him is destroyed, like that particular marker, or something else? Who knows? Regardless, I do hope that you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like down below. It looks something like this. And if you have already done that, but you haven't, for some reason, already subscribed, make sure to do that, as well as hit the notification bell so that you will be notified the next time I go live or upload a video. And remember, smile. You get to watch me suffer next time because I'm completely out of ammo. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye, guys.